The final experiment is an experiment where a group of people are going to go to Antarctica to see whether or not the sun circles around them for 24 hours a day. This is a test to see whether the Earth is a globe or flat, because there's no denying it one way or the other. So some flat earthers, specifically one flat earther, is getting their trip paid for, and one normal or globe earther is getting their trip paid for. Everybody else is invited, including you, but there's specifically 24 flat earthers and 24 normals that have been invited to specifically to participate. I'm one of the 24, and it's probably not going to be me getting the free trip. And Globey McGlobeface, a friend of mine who's mostly on TikTok, is also in that list, but he's probably also not going to be the one getting the free trip. There's a poll out right now for who it might be, and neither of us are even on the poll. It's fine. But Globey wants to go, so he's going to give, I got a video that he did on TikTok. I'm mirroring it here. I hope you watch it, enjoy it. I will put a link to all the relevant things, specifically his channel on TikTok, in the YouTube description. So please watch this and participate how you can.
Whether you believe the Earth is flat or a globe, there's one thing we think we can all agree on, and it's that the key to this is Antarctica. The answers all lie there. Now, flat earthers say we can't go there because the government doesn't let us. Globers say that's bullshit. You can go there if you want. To solve this dilemma, Will Duffy on YouTube has put together a trip to Antarctica, fully funding one glober and one flat earther. That's zero cost to a flat earther who agrees to go. Now, I was one of the 25 globers that were invited. There was also 25 flat earthers invited to participate. So here's the problem. Say you're standing here in Antarctica. The sun is traveling around the flat earth. When you're here and the sun's on the other side, somehow you need to be able to see it behind you. This is impossible on flat earth because we see the sun go around us in Antarctica, completely behind us like this. Flat earthers have to claim 24 hours sunlight for months at a time in Antarctica is false. It can't exist because it can't exist on their map.
Sun, right? Like the idea is, yeah, if you see the sun in the sky for 24 hours, that's what the globe predicts. And how would the flat earth explain that? But that's not what happens.
One of the arguments that people give is on a flat earth, you can't have a 24-hour sun, a midnight sun in Antarctica. And I totally agree. But there is no midnight sun in Antarctica.
In the flat earth model, we say there isn't a 24-hour sun in the south, and there isn't.
During winter solstice, when the sun is circling its widest path over and around the Tropic of Capricorn, observers far enough south will experience extended daylight hours due to proximity with the sun, but will still observe it to rise and set beyond the horizon completely every single day.
To clarify, we know that you can get daylight, sunlight, but you don't see the sun in the sky for 24 hours. On a globe, it needs to be the sun's in the sky for 24 hours.
The sun's over here, right? So the sun can't go around you this way, right? On a globe, it can. On a globe, it does because in the summer, the southern summer, this is tilted towards the sun here, Antarctica. So you're getting more sunlight here for longer periods of time. In this case, 24 hours of sunlight. This is expected on a globe. Now, if we travel to Antarctica in December, we should see 24 hours of sunlight. It should never set for days and days and days. Never. On a flat Earth, it would set. So why don't we go there and see for ourselves which, in reality, it is. So I've been doing this on TikTok here for 3 years. I've never asked for a dime from anybody ever. I've never sold one product. I've never pushed a website. I've never done anything. I'm here now asking for a small donation to try to fund my trip there. I would love to participate in this experiment, but I can't afford it. Because believe it or not, NASA doesn't pay me. If 10% of my followers donate $20, we can make this happen. I can document the whole thing. Imagine me being on a plane with David Weiss or Austin Whitsitt or whoever else on the way to Antarctica. Think about the fun we could have. So you don't have to donate to support. Sharing this is good. If you want to share this to a bunch of people, Spread the word. I get it. Money's tight. So I'm not going to pressure anybody into anything. But if you can just at least share this, I'd appreciate it. Like the video, interact with it, do whatever you can to help support. But a monetary donation would be much appreciated. And of course, it's fully refundable. If the trip doesn't happen, everything will be refunded to everybody. If you're a creator on here and you want to see this happen, I'd appreciate a stitch. Do whatever you can to support. I'll also take suggestions on what you would like to see during the trip. I'm going to try to record the whole thing, obviously. What equipment you'd like me to bring to record, whatever you'd like, GPS, that kind of thing. And remember, these guys are on record saying 24 hours of sun is impossible and would prove a globe if it existed. So let's hold their feet to the fire and get them going here. Are the flat earthers just going to make excuses as to why they can't go now? I mean, hell, one of you are going for free.